sports most recognizable homes. Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from Indy. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down from the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Now the Ravens are going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. They'll try to run it in. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
You know, this game can be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. On target to Downs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. He'll throw again, Richardson. He's on the move. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 2-point game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. We've got a close one here. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Deontay Hardy to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 79-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down. Here's Lamar. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. A give right side to Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Quitting Pay there to take him down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 39. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Jackson off the play action. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Putting the tight end in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Running it after the penalty. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He sends this one to the end zone. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Ravens hoping to grow their lead before halftime. Jackson now on third. On the move, headed right. Andrews with the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Jackson yet again. Buying some time left. Complete Derrick Henry. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Play made by E.J. Speed. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. And again, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Lamar throwing again. Escapes out to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now they face 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Flush down out to his left. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Ravens gonna give it another go, trying for 2. This is caught. And he gets in for 2. They're gonna go up by 2 scores off of that play. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. The back grabs it. Watching for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Colts make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. A final throw before the break. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the 1st half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Hardy on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson, headed out right. Finding Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He breaks a tackle, and he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Another run for Henry. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Play made by E.J. Speed. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. Lamar. Chased out to his right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go again with Taylor. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling out to his left. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. Buying some time right. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Back to throw. He's on the move. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
To throw. He rolls to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental, not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the